So we are in for the 6th match of this tournament. The first match was a one-sided affair, I can tell, chasing 189 in 21 overs. But let's see what happens in the second match of the day. Maharajas versus Emperors. Emperors were really good in their first match. So we are all set in the cloudy conditions for the first ball of the second match of the day and the 6th match of the tournament. So I think that's the first boundary. Sorry, not to be. That's very neatly played. That would be 2 runs. Just 2 more runs. Easy and a cheeky single. to a good start. 4 without loss. VB is batting on 1. Karthik is batting on 3. We know VB is one of the finest strikers in the cricket ball. We have seen him hit some big sixes. That was a beautiful delivery. He did not have much clue about the delivery. Let's have a quick look at the stats. VB has played 1,581 matches, 33,379 runs. He has struck 547 straight. Of the sixth match from the bat of VB. What a shot that was. Straight over the edge, pick up a boundary for the first six of the sixth match. And that takes the score to 10 without loss. After 1 over being bowled, VB is batting on 3, Karthik is batting on 3. The 10 without loss, I think it's going to be Ajay. Yes, it's Ajay. The bowl from Ajay. The umpire is unmoved. The bowler is unhappy. A very good start from Ajay. Another beautiful delivery. One person to hike it over the mid-wicket fence but could not make any contact. Karthik, he seems to be in a hurry. And the good news is the sun is coming out. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Another run away to the boundary. Right from the beat of the bat, all along the ground, flipped it from his leg to the square leg boundary. So the second boundary, 1 6 and 1 4 for the Maharajas. The score moves on to 14. And now both the batsmen are on 7. VB 3 balls 7 runs, Karthik 6 balls 7 runs with 1 boundary. That's a beauty. That's an absolute beauty. The bowler needs to maintain their lane and line. Anything in this slot, the batsmen are ready to put it out of the park. That's what I can see in the 9 deliveries board as far as now. In fact, 10. White signal by the umpire. A steady start for the Maharajas. They got 10 of the first over. He's not going for the wild hog. The leg stump has been disturbed. So the first wicket down for the Maharajas. Karthik is back on the hut, scoring 7. The new batsman is Raghu, replacing Karthik. He was in a hurry, trying to hut all the balls coming up there, but he is back at the hut. The timber was disturbed. So the first wicket picked up by Ajay. So the final delivery of the second over. That's neatly played, but there's a feeder point for it. It's going to be only a single, and that will also be the completion of over number 2. 2 overs have been completed, 16 for the loss of 1 wicket. Are the Maharajas, after they won the toss and decided to bat first. So, Captain Sharath to continue from the pavilion end. He'll be bowling to Raghu. That's a wonderful delivery. There's some bounce extracted from the pitch. That's what I can see in the second match. It is not happening in the first match due to the freshness, but now it seems to be a little bit dry. A strong appeal, yes, the finger goes up, and the second wicket down. The batsman is not happy, but he has to have a long walk to the pavilion. The new batsman is Letty. So it's Vinay, the left-handed batsman. So the Emperors, wherever they left in the first match, are continuing from there. They have taken 2 wickets in just a span of 14 deliveries. So Sharath strikes for the first time. Ajay has struck in the previous over. That's very well bowled. I think good play. We wanted a single but sent back. Oh, that's very well done. Beautifully played by Vinay. Another beautiful delivery, equally played by the batsman. Just Sharat, after the first expensive over, is doing a wonderful job. He has bowled 5 consecutive shot deliveries. And also picked up a wicket, the wicket of Raghu. Another dot to finish a maiden over. He has the habit of bowling maiden overs in all the matches. When you see his figures in the first match, 6 overs, 1 maiden, 28 runs and 3 wickets. Now the second over, he started off with a maiden, and the score remains on 16 for 2. But we all know what Bibi can do. He is a destructive batsman. He can play some big shots. And he is known to be one of the finest pitchers of the cricket ball. That's what I've seen. It's Ajay to continue. That's a wonderful delivery. We wanted him to take it over the extra cover region. There's already 16 points for it. You can see the field setting. A short third man, a gully point, short cover, deep extra cover, long off. Straight to the fielder. This is the 8th consecutive drop. After the first 2 overs, 16 was the score, and it's been at 16 for the last 8 deliveries. And finally a single. They're going into the second run. So they've got 2 runs to the total. The scorecard was 18 for the loss of 2. And Ajay strikes for the second time. At this guy's slower delivery, VB wanted to hike it over the square fence, could not make any contact, and the timber has been disturbed. The third wicket down for the Maharajas, the Emperors, right in the driver's seat. It's going to be Dr. Hemant to replace VB. I would think that was a needless shot. Wickets had fallen. So inside the power play, the Maharajas have lost their third wicket. Oh, that's beautifully played. Straight away off the mark, Dr. Hemant Kumar. Neatly played to the point. And that will be the completion of the fourth over and the second over of Ajay. He scored a wonderful spell. 2 overs, 9 runs, and he has picked up 2 crucial wickets. One of BB and the other one of Karthik. So it's going to be an entry. Now it's going to be from the compost end. So it's going to be Sharat who's going to continue. For 3. Sharat to continue. Straight into the match. That is not in line. So the batsman survived. The pitch is not easy to bat on. That's what I can see. When the ball becomes a little bit older. So the first 2 overs we saw runs flowing, but after that it's been a halt. Oh, that's beautifully bowled and equally fielded by the bowler. So this is the 8th consecutive dot delivery bowled by Sharat. He's been on a roll. You have to wait for the umpire signal. Yes, leg 5. So still Sharat has not conceded a run. He's bowled 9 deliveries on the trot now without conceding a run. finally, there's a run of the bowling of Sharat. And that will also take the score to 21. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. Just outside the off stump, teasing the batsman to go for the drive. So that you should place a slip bowling that line and save the third man. The one catching would be better. Driven down to the mid-on region for an easy single. That will be the completion of over number 5. 22 for the loss of 3 wickets. The Maharajas, after winning the toss and electing to bat first. Look at Sharat's bowling. First over he completed 10 runs of the first 6 deliveries, and the next 12 deliveries have been picked up 2 runs. So I think it's going to be Subhash change in bowling after Ajay picked up 2 wickets of his first 2 overs for just 8 runs. In fact 9 runs. Now there's a bowling change. So it's been a wonderful start for the Emperors. They have picked up 3 wickets in the first 5 overs. And now it's going to be Subhash. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. And they're going for a cheeky single. A little bit of laziness in the pitch allows them to pick up a single. And that takes the score to 23. It's going to be the left-handed Vinay on strike. Defensively, Indian cautious, waiting for the ball. As I was telling you, the Emperors are right in the driver's seat. At this point of view, they've been accurate, their line and length has been decent. Another single. Beautifully played. Another single to Dr. Hemant. The score moves on to 25 for 3. The 2 balls remaining in the power play. I would say this power play belongs to the Emperor. This we play back to the bowler. One more delivery remaining in the power play. In the air, but straight to the fielder, 1 bounce, and that will be the completion of power play. Neatly played for a single. Sharat bowling his 4th over. He's got 3 overs for 12 runs, picking up 1 wicket with 1 maiden. He's been excellent in his spell. Wide signal by the umpire, way outside the option. Let's wait for the umpire signal. Leg by signal. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Just lofts it over the fielder for a couple of runs. Two runs to the total. That was beautifully played. A good shot under pressure from the bat of Dr. Hemant Kumar. Now there's a fielder poised for it. Long on comes back. Very well played. Not a good delivery, but this time there's a cheeky single. That will take the score to 32 with one ball remaining in the seventh over. So the final ball of the seventh over. Very well played to complete the seventh over, and the score remains on 32 for the loss of 3. That's a beautiful shot to long on for an easy single. That takes the score to 3-3 for the loss of 3. Edge and towards the third man boundary for an easy 2. That's very well played to the target. It's been a slow start for the left-handed Vinay, but still he has to stay on the pitch for a long time because they have lost 3 wickets in the first 4 overs. Straight back to the bowler. So 3 consecutive shot deliveries by Subhash. It's been a very good start for the Emperors. Partnership is slowly building. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. A boundary to release the tackle from the bat of Vinay. He moves on to 10 into the double digits and the score to 39 after 8 overs. Beautiful shot at the gap. With 2 more runs to Dr. Hemant. Neatly played away to the square leg for an easy single. That will take the score to 42. Another cheeky single. So this is sensible batting by Vinay and Hemant Kumar. Slowly picking the scorecard with the single. They need to bat out for another 5-6 overs to get their team into a good position. Oh, that's a wonderful delivery. Beaten outside the off stump. He is trying to open the pace of the bat to play to the third man. The easy single to long on. That's a beautiful shot. An excellent extra cover drive from the left-handed Vinay. And that will also be the completion of over number 9. 9 overs have been completed. 48 for the loss of 3 wickets are the Maharajas. What a shot. An elegant cover drive. Gets the foot to the pitch of the ball. Drives it all along the ground for a boundary. To release the pressure. Now this partnership has gone to 30 of 32 balls. Now a good shot, straight down the ground. need to take to the extra cover region. And that's the 50 up for the Maharajas. So 9.2 overs, 56 deliveries for the first 50 Maharajas. That's a wonderful shot into the gap. A fumble by the fielder will allow them to take the second run. It is neatly struck by Dr. Heyman to the extra cover region. A fumble by the fielder allows him to pick up the second run. This time it's been towards the mid-wicket region for an easy, cheeky single. Wow, what a shot that is. But is it going to straight to the fielder? Yes, I think there's a wicket. As I was telling, the partnership was building. The Maharajas have lost their fourth wicket. As I always used to tell, there should be a bit of luck when you're batting. That's what happened to Vinay, I can tell, because that was a wonderful shot, but straight into the commentator's hand, where there is no mistake made. So end of over number 10. 10 overs have been completed. 53 for the loss of 4 wickets are the Maharajas. There was a chance of a run out. Both the batsmen were a lot of misunderstanding. The non-strikers were almost half. But not to be lucky, the bowler. a beauty. Absolute beauty. Making the batsman draw forward. This time to the cover point for another easy single. The runs have been really hard, but I think the partnership was building really well. But unluckily, Vinay was stuck in the hut. Now it's going to be Arya and Hemant. Oh, that's another beauty. I can tell Satish is teasing the batsman by bowling those leg deliveries. Straight back to the bowler. That's another beauty. So just one conceded in this over. That's an excellent over by Satish. So after 11 overs, 24 for 4, 4.91 runs per over. That's the rate they are going, the Maharajas. That's all because of the wickets they have lost. 4 wickets have been tumbled. If these two batsmen can take over the match till the 20th over, then CP singles and doubles, then they'll have the last 10 overs for the onslaught. So for the feature, I think it's the captain Sharad there. Sebastian is doing a wonderful job for his team. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. Is that straight to the fielder? Yes. And Dr. Hemant Kumar throws away his wicket and the 5th wicket down at the score of 54. So the Maharajas are tumbling for pressure here. So it's going to be Satish Shelke to replace Dr. Hemant Kumar. He was really playing very well. A short delivery. So his luck went straight to the fielder. I think the Emperors are right on the money. They picked up 5 wickets inside 12 overs. Easy two for Satish. He's off the mark. He's going to be one of the finest batsmen who can rotate the strike very well, and he can strike some beautiful balls. That's what we have seen him do in the past, but he has to play sensibly today. That's a wonderful delivery. He wanted to cut it to the point, but straight into the gloves of the wicket keeper. This time it's a wide, way down the leg stump. Neatly placed towards the mid-wicket region for another easy single. That takes the score to 58 with one ball remaining in the 12th over. So the Emperors are all over the Maharajas. So the Maharaja batsmen, Arya and Satish. That was a wonderful delivery. The batsman did not have a clue about it, but the bowler not even trying to catch the ball. That should have been a cotton ball. And that's also the completion of over number 12. 12 overs have been completed. 59 for the loss of 5. The predicted score shows 148, which is not good on this track. That's what I feel, because 189 was chased away easily. 21 overs by the Emperors. Was very well bowled by Satish. So that's why Arya and Satish have to play sensibly, because they've got a lot of overs left. 18 more overs. That's almost 107 deliveries. And they're going for a cheeky single, an easy one. That takes the score to 60. Oh, that's very well played. To the short wicket fielder. Does not matter, because they have to bat sensibly. They have to put their heads down for the next 4 to 5 overs. Get settled. Oh, that's beautifully struck. That should be a boundary. Yes, it is. That's what the cricket mantra tells. Do not spare a bad delivery. Put it to the boundary. And that's what Satish Shelke has done it. To break the shackles. There's a little bit of spin in the track. That we saw it in the first match also. The ball is turning a little bit. That's played straight to the fielder. So that will be end of over number 13. 64 for the loss of 5 wickets are the Maharajas. ಬೌಲಿಂಗ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ. ದೀಪಕ್ ರವರು ಮೊದಲ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ಕಳೆದ ಪಂದ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ 4 ವಿಕೆಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಪಡೆದು ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅನ್ನು ಪಡೆದಿದ್ರು. ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ 1 ರನ್ ಪಡೆತ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 65. 5 ವಿಕೆಟ್ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಮಹಾರಾಜ ತಂಡದವರು. ದೀಪಕ್ ರವರು ಸತೀಶ್ ಶೆಲ್ಕೆರವರಿಗೆ ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಹೊಡೆತ. ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ನ್ ಬಳಿ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ರನ್ ಸೇರ್ಪಡೆ. ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 66. ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಬೌಲಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ. ದೀಪಕ್ ರವರಿಂದ 4 ಎಸೆತಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇವಲ 2 ರನ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಹೊಡೆತ. 4 ರನ್ಗಳು. ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಂದ ಚೆಂಡನ್ನು ಕವರ್ ಬಳಿ ಉತ್ತಮವಾಗಿ ಹೊಡೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಆರ್ಯರವರು. ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 70ಕ್ಕೆ ಏರಿಕೆ. 14ನೇ ಓವರ್ ಚಾಲ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ 14ನೇ ಓವರ್ನ ಕೊನೆಯ ಎಸೆತ ದೀಪಕ್ ರವರಿಂದ ಆರ್ಯರವರಿಗೆ. ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಬೌಲಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ. 14 ಓವರ್ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯಕ್ಕೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 70 ರನ್ಗಳಿಗೆ 5 ವಿಕೆಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಕಳೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದೆ ಮಹಾರಾಜ ತಂಡ. ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಹೊಡೆತ. ಲಾಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಳಿ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ರನ್ ಸೇರ್ಪಡೆ. ಸತೀಶ್ ಶೆಲ್ಕೆ ಅವರ ಮೊತ್ತ 9. ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 71 ರನ್ಗಳಿಗೆ 5 ವಿಕೆಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಕಳೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದೆ ಮಹಾರಾಜ ತಂಡ. ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಲೈನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬಳಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸತೀಶ್ ಅವರು. ತಮ್ಮ 4ನೇ ಓವರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಚಾಲ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ರನ್ ಸೇರ್ಪಡೆ ಮಿಡ್ ವಿಕೆಟ್ ಬಳಿ. ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಹೊಡೆತ. ಸತೀಶ್ ಅವರಿಂದ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ರನ್ ಸೇರ್ಪಡೆ ತಂಡಕ್ಕೆ. ಉತ್ತಮವಾಗಿ ಬ್ಯಾಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ ನೀಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸತೀಶ್ ಅವರು ಮತ್ತು ಆರ್ಯರವರು. ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಹೊಡೆತ ಆರ್ಯರವರಿಂದ. ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 74. 15ನೇ ಓವರಿನ ಕೊನೆಯ ಎಸೆತ. ಹದಿನೈದು ಓವರ್ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯಕ್ಕೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 74 ರನ್ಗಳಿಗೆ 5 ವಿಕೆಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಕಳೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದೆ ಮಹಾರಾಜ ತಂಡ. ಮುತ್ತಕ್ ಅವರು ತಮ್ಮ 2ನೇ ಓವರ್. ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಹೊಡೆತ, ಗ್ಯಾಪಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಫೀಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ. 1 ರನ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸೇರ್ಪಡೆ. ಎಪ್ಪತ್ತೈದು ರನ್ಗಳಿಗೆ 5 ವಿಕೆಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಕಳೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದೆ ಮಹಾರಾಜ ತಂಡ. 15 ಓವರ್ಗಳು ಬಾಕಿ ಇವೆ. ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಹೊಡೆತ ಸತೀಶ್ ಶಲ್ಕೇರ್ ಅವರಿಂದ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿ. ಉತ್ತಮವಾಗಿ ಬ್ಯಾಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ ನೀಡುತ್ತಿರುವ ಸತೀಶ್ ಶಲ್ಕೇರ್ ತಮ್ಮ 2ನೇ ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿಯನ್ನು ಗಳಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 79 ಕೇರಿಕೆ. ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಹೊಡೆತ, ಲಾಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಳಿ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ರನ್ ಸೇರ್ಪಡೆ ಸತೀಶ್ ಶಲ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತು ತಂಡಕ್ಕೆ. ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಹೊಡೆತ, ಕವರ್ಸ್ ಬಳಿ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ರನ್ ಸೇರ್ಪಡೆ ಆರ್ಯ ಅವರು ಮತ್ತು ತಂಡಕ್ಕೆ. ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಹೊಡೆತ, ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರ ರಕ್ಷಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಗಲಿಬಿಲಿ. 2 ರನ್ ಸೇರಿಕೆ ಸತೀಶ್ ಶಲ್ಕೇರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ. ಮೊತ್ತ 83. ಸತೀಶ್ ಶಲ್ಕೇರ್ ಅವರು 17. ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಟಾಪ್ ಡೆಲಿವರಿ. 16 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯಕ್ಕೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 83 ರನ್ಗಳಿಗೆ 5 ವಿಕೆಟ್ಗಳು. It's very well bowled. 16.1 overs, 83 for the loss of 5 wickets. Now the Maharajas. The sun is shining bright. I would prefer the Maharaja batsman to shine as the sun. Another beautiful delivery, straight to the fielder. The 2 consecutive dots by Srinivas Rao. Arya and Satish Shalke are really batting well. Another dot delivery, 3 consecutive dot deliveries from Srinivas. Finally a single from the deep mid wicket. For 5. Oh, that's a beauty. So I think he has put 5 deliveries and 4 dot deliveries with 1 single completion over Srinivas. Maharajas needs to pick up the single until the 22nd over. This time it's an easy single, and that will also be the completion of over number 17. So when the over is being completed, 85 for the loss of 5 wickets. Going to be Deepak, the leg spinner, to continue. He was the master in the first match, picked up 4 wickets with his leg spin, and he was also the player of the match. Let's remember that. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. That's a right, because the moment it left the bat, even though the fielder poised for it, he was just a spectator watching the ball roll over the boundary. So Satish gets his 3rd boundary. He's in prime form. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. But there's a fielder. I don't think that's... And here's a fumble, another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries for Satish Shalke. He moves up to 26 of 20 deliveries. And the score to 93. The runs have started coming. I think Deepak has been a little bit expensive. But this is not his fault because it should have been just 1 run. But the fielder fumbles it. Hat-trick of boundaries for Satish Shalke. As I was telling you, he's in a prime form. 21 deliveries, 30 runs, 5 boundaries. What a shot that was. He's been placing it beautifully. 1 towards the square leg. Make it 4! There's no extra run. Make it 4 in a row for Satish Shalke. And that's the 100 up for the Maharajas. He's been placing the ball to perfection. 4 fours of the first 4 from Deepak. Finally, a Yorker and delivery ducked out. Does not matter. He's got the runs what he wants of the first 4 deliveries. He's been batting wonderfully. Wow, what a shot! No, it's the 5th boundary of the over. He struck it to perfection. 2 to the square leg, 3 to the covers region. So 5 boundaries struck and 6 deliveries. And he moves on to 30 years in no time. This is wonderful hitting under pressure. Because hitting boundaries under pressure is not the last over, it was just 2 runs conceded by Srinivas. And this over runs into 20 runs from Deepak. In fact, 2 to 3 deliveries, I can't tell it was a bad delivery. It was tossed up nicely, but the fielder fumbled it. Another single from the bat of Arya. This is what Arya has to do because Satish is in right form. He's taking the bulk of the scoring. So Arya needs to stay on the wicket. Beautifully played. He's batting sensibly. He was on the 39 and the score to 107. Now the runs are coming. This is what the Maharajas need. Another wonderful shot for an easy single. It's well left by Satish, I can tell. Waited for the ball. Let it roll over into the keeper's glove because it's too far away for the cut. That's what he thought. Tries to sweep it. Yes! The batsman is not happy, but the finger goes up. He was batting beautifully, but towards bad luck, the umpire's finger has gone up. So he walked back to the pavilion after scoring 39. There's going to be Yogi, who's replacing Satish Shalkin. So the 6 wicket drop for Maharajas, as I was telling you, the partnership was building. There's been a break. Oh, that's a beautiful shot in the gap and that'll go to the fence. Yes, it does. Yogi has not wasted any time. Over pitch delivery, puts it in the gap for a boundary, starts off with a boundary. Was been completed. 1-1-2 for 6 are the Maharajas. it's the turn of Arya and Yogi to take over the match because Satish Shelby has been back at the hut. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. They're running for the second run. Yes, it's an easy one. So Arya adds 2 more to the total. That takes the score to 1-1-4. Try for the reverse swing in rain. Suresh Naidu. Yes, that's a very good comeback. Oh, that's a beauty. A pass to one. I wanted to hard it over the cover but could not make any contact. So one more ball left in the 20th over. Goes for the reverse swing, but this time connected but straight to the fielder, and I think he's hurt himself. Yes, he's hurt himself. The 20 overs have been completed. 1-1-4 for the loss of 6 wickets at the Maharajas. single. For his notice, he moves 1 to 5 and the score to 115. Beautifully bowled by Srinivas. But through the covers for an easy single. Good fielding by Deepak. 116 for the loss of 6. Wide signal by the umpire. That will take the score to 117. Need to play the win for an easy single to the square leg. 118. With one more ball remaining in the 21st over. Straight to the fielder, and that will be the completion of over number 21. 118 for 6 with 9 overs remaining for the Maharajas. Emperors have been right on top, right from the beginning. So they're picking up a regular wicket in regular intervals. But do not make any contact. Manoj Sharma. Right to the fielder. 2 consecutive shots by Suresh Naidu. He just completed 2 overs. Make it 3 in a row. So 9 deliveries bowled, 2 runs completed from Suresh Naidu. He's bowling a wonderful spell here. Make it 4 in a row. The 6 deliveries he's bowled completed only 2 runs. That's excellent bowling. He's reading the pitch conditions and the batsman very well. That's what I can tell. Make it 5 in a row. If he goes another dot, he'll be the second bowler in today's matches to take the maiden. Number 1 was Sharat. Oh, shot. And straight to the fielder. So he has bowled 6 consecutive shots to pick up a maiden. 2 overs, 2 runs. That's what the scorecard reached for Suresh Naidu. 22 overs have been completed. The score remains on 118 for 6. Now it's going to be Yogi on the right. There's a white signal. One down. One more to the tally. That takes the tally to 1-1. 7.4 overs remaining in the match. Will it be a two? No, I don't think so. Because Sharath is thick and fast. 1-2 is the score. One more ball remaining in the 23rd over. That will be the completion of over number 23 with the score 124 perfect. Because of the toss, I heard the captain predicting anything between 150 to 180, if that is what we want to restrict them. I think they are on cards for that, until and unless there is some big hitting in the last 7 overs by the Maharaja batsmen. Straight to the fielder. Police continues their delivery by Suresh Naik. I think he dropped it, but that's a good effort. Make it 8 in a row. That also will take the score to 1-5. It's a very decent spread by him. He has got 2.3 overs, 1 made, and he just 3 runs. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. One more to the tally. The singles will not bother the Emperor. Into the covers for another single. That takes the score to 1-7 with 1 ball remaining in the 24th over. Oh, that's a full toss and he's banged it. straight to the fielder, and there's no signal from the umpire. So another wicket down. So the 7th wicket down, that's what I can see from the view and the umpire's position. One, two, 7 to 7, just 6 overs remaining. Aryan is back.
25th over.
Is back into the attack. Oh, that's an excellent delivery. To start up. 25 and 26 is going to be the power surge. The first ball of the power surge starts off with a dot. In the power surge. Wonderfully bowled by Sharad. He's not really one of the economical bowlers. That's what I've seen in this tournament. You can see in the first match, 6 overs, 1 over, 3 for 28. Now, 3 overs. what's the last ball going to be. So it remains on 128. Three defensive scorers are not disturbed too much after Satish Sharkey was back in the pavilion. Another beautiful delivery. So one of the power shots. So what happened there? Deepak Varungal was so slow, the batsman couldn't even. It has been slight adjustments in the field. So Yogi on strike. In fact, Manoj Sharma on strike. और Mazana 6. One bounce into the bench. So a bouncing after a long time. So the first boundary in the power surge. Four was in the power play. So another single to Manoj. That will take the score to 133 with 3 balls remaining in the power play. The contact is not there, so another dot delivery in the power surge. It's been excellent in the power surge. Sharath and Deepak. Horrible running. We have to wait for the umpire signal who's out. I think it's Manoj who will be sent back. A needless run out. wonderful start by Arya. Sharat bowling his final over. He's been the most economical bowler in this match. 5 overs, if I'm not wrong, I can tell it's a duration idea. He's just going to get 5 runs in next 3 overs. Making play by Devaya. So he's off the mark. Straight back to the bowler. Beautifully stuck into the and there's a fumble by the fielder, but only a single. The batsmen are happy with one. One free for 8 with 2 balls remaining. Another good delivery. So the final ball of third spell. He's completed 21 out of 5.5. So that we end up over number 27. 27 overs completed, 137 for 8. And Sharat completes the spell. 6 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 21. No, it's one bounce into the bench. So Abhi strikes it. Arya strikes it for a boundary. He moves to 24 and it goes to 143. Another single. The number is being disturbed and the 9th wicket down. That's a wonderful shot. So 149 for 9 after 28 overs. 2 more overs remaining in the innings. So it's going to be Srinivas, wide signal by the umpire, and that's the 150 up for the Maharajas. Goes for the sweep, but could not make any contact. They've got 11 more deliveries, the Maharajas. What's that they're going to get? A tiny cut for easy 2. I believe no, the batsmen are happy with 1. First, Arya on strike. 151 with 10 balls remaining. What can he get for his team? Another 20-25 runs. Oh, that was a wonderful shot, but the keeper is reaching his service. Good shot, sometimes does not keep runs. That's what happened. Goes for that reverse sweep. Switch hit, no contact. 8 more balls remaining. Oh, that's another beauty. So 1 more ball remaining in the penultimate over. score remains of 1-1 with 1 over remaining for the Maharajas. On strike for the final 6. And it's going to be the leg spinner Deepak. This is a little bit expensive in this match. Starts off with a shot. Oh, that's another beauty. Oh, that's another beauty. 3 consecutive shots. Oh, we get 4 in a row. I think Deepak is coming back in a good fashion. He was given 4 over 40 runs. Now with 4.4 40. Finally, a single, and Arya will be on strike. To the single, and the score is 153. So the target set for the Emperors is 154. Let's see what they do. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಳ್ರು ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಳ್ರು
ಬಿಡು ಫಸ್ಟು
ಬೀಳಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಯ್ತಿರ್ತಲ್ಲ ನೀನು ನಾನು ಬೀಳಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಯ್ತಿರ್ತೀನಿ
ಒಂದು ಎಣ್ಣೆಗೋರೆ ಬೀಳಕ್ಕಿರಲ್ಲ ಎಣ್ಣೆಗೋರೆ ಬೀಳಕ್ಕಿರಲ್ಲ
ನಾನು ಒಂದು ತಿಂಗಳು ನಾನೇ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡೆ ಬೇಡ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊ
ಅದೇ ನಾನೇ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಬರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇದೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಾನೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು
ಈಗ ಹೊಡೆದಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ Second inning. The first ball. Covers 154 of the target for the Emperor. Balls to get it. The climatic conditions pretty stunning. White signal by the umpire. So the runs on board, the first run in the form of extra. First run from the bat for Ajay. It's going to be Dr. Prasanna on strike, 2 without loss. Chasing 154. That's an excellent delivery, picking outside the off stump. Dr. Prasanna. You started off really good. Ajay moves to 2. Prasanna is batting on 1 extra. 4 without loss. So that's the end of over number 1. 1 over completed, 4 without loss, or the Emperor chasing 154. So they require another 150 runs in the remaining 174 deliveries. Putting the wood. First the hits over the mid-on region, but could not make the full contact. Weaving from the clump of things. That's a wonderful shot. Is that a six? Yes, it is. The first six in the second inning from the bat of Ajay. He clobbers it over the extra cover region. Neatly played a bit. Good start for the Emperors. That's what they did in the first match, chasing 189, but just 154. They bowled really well to take down the Maharaja. It's going to be duck right from China. Fumbled by wicketkeepers that allows them to take the bye. But no points taken. 2 overs left in the second over, 6 overs of power play. Oh, that's great to the fielder. That's it. If the catch was taken, it was a revenge for BB because BB was bowled in the bowling of Ajay, but not to be. The catch was dropped. This time it's been neatly played away to the covers to end the over. 13 without loss after 2. So it's going to be Yogi to continue in. He'll be bowling to Ajay, who is batting on 10 of 8 deliveries. Yes, the batsman walks off. So Ajay is back in the hut. The first wicket down for the Emperor. Beautifully played. Straight to the mid-off season.
Going down.
You're waiting for the umpire signal.
Gurubai.
You should see a leg.
Gurubai. ದುಡ್ಡು ಬರ್ತಾವ್ರಣ್ಣ ನಾನೇ ಸಿಲ್ಲ
Single is after Prasanna Bhatt. With one more ball remaining in the third over. Being picked up under Sushant. Beautifully played by Shashank, and on the end of over number 3. 3 overs have been completed, 15 for the loss of 1 wicket. The Emperors chasing 154. So they require another 139 of the remaining 27 overs. That's 162 delivery. We need to continue. Very well played by Prasanna. Beautifully played by Prasanna. He's one of the batsmen who can stay longer on the wicket. That's what we have seen time and again. The goal is to anchor the innings. That's what the team does, and he does it to perfection. That's what I've seen for a long time. straight to the fielder. So the Maharajas are stealing the power play from the Emperors after the wicket of Ajay. Runs are really hard to come. BB has bowled a wonderful spell. And but not so much of the wicket of Ajay. Now the shot straight to the point. Just a question about timing the ball, but not finding the gap. That's what I can see for the last three deliveries. All the balls were stuck straight to the fielder. Beautifully played. A maiden over by BB. The score will remain on 15. This has been a wonderful spell by both the bowlers. They're not beating runs. They've got another 2 overs of power play. The Emperors. It's going to be left-handed Shashank to take strike. Seventh consecutive drop delivery. Runs are hard to come for the Emperors. But still they'll have to put their heads down and back because the target is not too steep. It's only 154. Another dot delivery. Finally, a fumble allows them to take a single. It was a spiked line and length bowled by Yogi, but the fielder fumbled it. Now it's going to be Prasanna, who says 12 deliveries for a 3 run. Will a wild throw will that? Oh, that's excellent fielding. 3 more lines. That was excellent by Janu. Another easy single, signal by the umpire. Another fine shot. And that will end of over number 5. 19 for 1. Sharma into the attack, and he'll be bowling to Dr. Prasannabat. 5 overs have been completed, 19 for the loss of 1 wicket. The good delivery played back to the bowler. It's going to be Shashank on strike.
Bad turn on the day. Hey, bacha, hingi le. Nan bat etukumba. Dono. Right illa.
That's a wonderful delivery. Shashank had no clue about it. Another dot delivery. This is not from the power play. In fact, the Emperors have stolen the power play. Sorry, the Maharajas have stolen the
11 bara.
play. Just 20 runs lead. 34.
ಏ ನೆಲಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಡ ನಾನು
Finally, under the boundary.
ರಘು ಹಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತಿದ್ದಾಗ ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ಜಲ್ ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತು
Boundary. A boundary of a long time.
ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಬಾಟಮ್ ರೆಡಿ ಆಗಿದೆ
After 5.5 overs.
ಬಾಟಮ್ ರೆಡಿ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ
Straight to the fielder, only a single. So that will be completion of part rate 25 for 1 after 6 overs. The Emperor is chasing 154. So 129 required of the remaining 144 balls. He was on the 10 and the score to 29. Should be another boundary. I don't think the field is going to catch it. Yes, consecutive boundaries for Sushant. He goes on to 14 and the score to 33. beauty. Right from the meat of the bat. Third boundary. Hat-trick of boundaries for Shashank. He is increasing the tempo now for the Emperor. One through the point region, one ahead towards the third man region. Now a beautiful cover drive. Extra cover drive. So 3 consecutive boundaries for Shashank. Seven overs have been completed, 37 for the loss of 1 wicket. Satish Shalke, the off spinner. He's one of the finest bowlers. Does not give much speed for the bowlers to practice. He bowls as slow as possible. Another easy single to the covers for Shashank. 2 runs to 19 and score of 49. Straight to the exit of the fielder. Another dot. Finally it's in the gap to the covers for an easy single. As I was telling you, he is one of the finest bowlers. He has just conceded 3 runs of the first 5 deliveries. Straight to the covers. So that will be end of over number 8. And there will be 18, I believe. But does not matter, they have a lot of time. They have to play sensibly. 3 in a row. To the cover, another single. It's going to be set out on track. Another excellent delivery. So 5 deliveries bowled, 1 run conceded by Dr. Hemant Kumar. That is end the over number 9, 42 for 1. Going to be Shelke to continue. Straight back to Shelke. Because they've lost only 1 wicket and the target is not easy. That's what I feel. Another run to cover. That takes the score to 48. 2 more balls remaining in the over. A slow and steady start by the Emperors, changing with 1-5-4. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. Over the extra cover and into the fence for a boundary. second boundary of the over, and that also gets the 50 for the Emperor. 52 for the loss of one ball remaining. So that will be the completion of 10 overs, 52 for 1 on the Emperor, taking 154. Very well played by Shashank, but to Stanford. Required of the remaining 114. goal from the Combasso to box number 7. Starts up with a dot delivery. Full toss, but straight to the fielder. Dr. Prasanna was dancing down the track. It is straight to the fielder, not in the gap. Make it 3 in a row. That's a good start for Janu. So another single. 4 deliveries for 1 run contributed by Janu. Another single. That takes the score to 59 with 1 goal remaining in the 12th over. Point region for an easy single. That will be the completion of over number 12, 60 for 1 after 12. Satish Kalke does not drop many. He's taken a wonderful catch to dismiss Shashank. The second wicket down for the Emperor. He's back at the heart for 31 of 31 delivery. The 6 4.
Ibu Nindya.
Oh, what's that guy?
Mahan Gowda to take strike. The second wicket is down for the Emperor in the form of Shashank. Straight to the Scottish government. They're doing it for the second time. I think that's 50 over now. One run. I think the second run. So the third wicket down for the Emperor.
ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇರ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ ನೀವು.
For 3. That means he's run out. So Mahan Gowda is back in the hut. single put up to touch number, and that's also to be the end of the over. 30 numbers have been completed, 63 are the members. We require another 91 of our students. On strike for the first time in the match. Fumbled by the features. Another single. Right to the features. That does not matter. Another fine shot through the covers for another single. 67 after 14 overs. 7 required of the remaining 96. over of the day. This time it was short and it's been put into the gap. Just enough to reach the fence. So that takes the score to 72 and releases a little bit of pressure for the Emperors. That's more important. Another shot, another boundary. So 2 consecutive boundaries for Butt. He moves on to 28. And the score is 76. That is beautifully played, and the fielder does not catch it. But still 2 runs to the tally, and that will take the score to 78 and Butt into the 30s. Overs, 78 for 3. So at the halfway mark, the Emperors are steadily getting the run. They need another 76 of the remaining 90. The Maharajas need to pick up wickets. Yes, Satish Shelke into the attack. The shot to the long on for an easy single. No run to be scored. This time through the covers for another easy single by Dr. Prasanna. He moves on to 31 and the score to 81. That was wonderful bowling. The batsman wanted to hike it over the long on side, did not make any contact. The 11 balls for a contact, right? bowling. So end of over number 16. 81 for 3 are the Emperors. I think with the bowling stage, Devaya is coming into the attack. Starts off with the sharpest delivery. This time it's to the point region. There's a single point for it, only a single. So one more to the total. Yeah, that's a fine shot. But again there's a single point for it, only a single. Runs are coming in single. Another easy single. Towards the cover. That's a wonderful delivery. Two fielders coming underneath it, but lands short of it. One bounce and capture him in the ball. Takes it out. The 17 overs have been completed, 85 for the loss of 3 wickets. The 69 required of 78 deliveries. That's 13 overs. Another good shot. Towards the long one for an easy single. That takes the fielder. Another beautiful shot. This time to the mid-wicket area. Should be taken. Hemant Kumar running in, and he does not make a mistake. And Gurudat is back in the hut. And the fourth wicket down, and Satish Shelke picks up a second wicket. And Satish Shelke has also picked up the 1000 career wicket. 75 balls remaining, 67 to get. That's very well played by Sharad. A fumble by the fielder allows them to take a single. One goal remaining in the 18th over. Lead is given straight to the fielder, and that will complete over number 18. Sergey has got a wonderful spell. 4.5 overs. 2-1. So they will have to continue, and it's going to be Sharad on strike. Another single. Runs are coming in singles for the Emperors, but that will not matter. The referee is extra to make them. So 1 or 2 odd boundaries. Yeah, they're going in for a cheeky single. And a needless throw and still case allows them to take the second one. Oh, that's beautifully played. A wonderful delivery. But the batsman was equally ready for it. Neatly played away for another single. Good batting by Dr. Prasanna and Sharad, the captain. Now the wicket feeder is being pulled in. One runs required, 61 deliveries left. In fact, 57 deliveries left. Another single, and that will also end over number 19. 66 balls left, 60 to get for the Emperors to win this match. The Maharajas have to pick up some wickets to get back into this match. Still case to continue. Another easy single. The putt. Neatly played for another single, a fumble by the fielder, but only a single. Both the batsmen are playing sensibly because that's what they require. An odd boundary here and there will take them nearer to the target. Filter has been wonderful on his bowling attack. Tries to sweep it. He'll have to wait for the umpire signal. There's been no signal, so it's off the bat. But he takes the score to 97. So he can play him economical and also picking up wickets. Another dot to end the overs. 20 overs have been completed, 97 for 4, 60 balls, 57 to get. Wonderful bowling attack, I think, because runs are not easy to score on the stick. That's what we are seeing. Another easy single. That takes the score to 98. Excellent fielding by Arya. Wonderful start, wonderful fielding by Arya. That's it with immense power to the extra cover, and that will run away for a boundary. That's what was required for the Emperors, and that's also the 100 up for the Emperors. 102 for the loss of 4. They just required 52 in 56 deliveries. That was a beautiful shot by Sharat. He gets his first boundary. As I was telling you at the start of the inning, the main batsman to train and anchor the inning. The job is given to Dr. Prasanna, and he's doing it in style. All high, handsome, and over the top for a 6. The bowler was not happy because he thought that was a catch. He's just right button, traveling over the fielder for a 6. What a shot that's from the captain Sharat, leading from the front. That eases the pressure. ball was slightly open, but Sharat did not have any skill in putting it out of the park. Back-to-back boundary. Repeated. So one more to the total. And that will also be the completion of over number 21. 21 overs have been completed, 109 for 4, with 45 required in 54. It's going to be Devaya. An excellent delivery by Devaya. Very well bowled by Devaya. 2 consecutive short deliveries. That takes the equation to 52-45. Is it going to be a nail-biting finish? Oh, that's a beautiful shot, but there's a fielder poised for it. Oh, neatly played, and a cheeky single. Nelson for the loss of 4 wickets. That's the scorecard. That's a wonderful shot. The moment it left the bat, it was a huge six. What a shot from Sharat. Picks it up in the mid-wicket region without any hesitation to ease the pressure for the Emperor. Skies are darker, the Sharat is shining. Neatly played away to the square leg for an easy single. That's what they allowed to do. Sensible batting by the Emperor. The 22 overs completed. 118 for 4. So just 36 of the remaining 48. It's been wonderful batting by Dr. Prasanna and Sharat. Let's remember the first match Prasanna was not out on 61. He won the match for a team and he is repeating his performance. Oh, beautifully played. And easy single to the short turban. Jan is a fielder. So 35 required. Selection has gone 50 to 24. Very well bowled and well played by Prasanna. Entering the innings right from the start. He opened the innings with Ajay. Yeah, they're going for a cheeky single. Excellent running. The moment the ball was played, Sharat was off on a flash. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Shot, and he's dispatched it to the mid-wicket region for a huge six. He's making a merry of it. 18 balls, 30 runs. The Gale Storm has arrived a little bit later in this innings. Another short ball and another six. One ball running, that's huge. A monster hit. 36 of 19 and the equation Jason gets on to 22. He's making merry of the bowlers. Sharath in no time. He bowled well and he's batting well. Let the clean out. This is a huge one. And that's how it becomes. 3 only struck. And he moves to 42. What a shot that was. Just 16 required. He is finishing off in style. Sharath. Three consecutive sixes. So Sharath facing the next delivery. In fact, now Prasanna is facing. The next delivery he faces, he hammers it for a 6. He's going to get a bat. So let's remember that. This time it's Prasanna, but it's going to be only a single. They're going in for 2, air is easily taken. 14 more. And let's also remember, we'll come back to that in the next ball. Beautifully played to the covers. Let's come back to the stats. Janu is the Karnataka's number 1 bowler, bowling from 13 to 20 overs. He's been a wonderful performer. I've seen him bowl for a long time. There's no doubt about it. He varies his pace. He cannot be scored easily. But this time, the first 6 is on the board and Sharath has achieved the milestone. What a batting performance this is from Sharath. He moves on to 48 of just 21 deliveries. This is not Ken Strom, this is DVS Strom. Neatly played again. He moves on to 49. Full toss and he plays it to the covers for an easy single. He moves on to 47 with 1 ball remaining in this over. Sharath is batting on 49 of just 22. I don't remember, is this going to be the fastest 50 of this tournament? Full toss and neatly placed, and that's the 50 up for Sharath. What a wonderful performance. 50 runs. 1 4 and 6 sixes. What an innings. They just require 4 runs of the remaining 6 overs. Emperors have made a habit of chasing these targets in lesser overs. When we saw them chase 189 in 21 overs the first match, now they are making 154. Had a slow start. Lost wicket. And it's going to be Arya to bowl to Sharat. Now the easy single, 3 more runs required. Can get Prasanna but gets a boundary to make it 50, consecutive 50, and that will be 173rd 50 if he scores it. Tried for a reverse sweep, but could not get it. They do not want to run because Prasanna wants to strike a boundary. The man who stole the show. Full toss, but straight to the fielder. He's not getting the gap. Gone faster and faster. Shot! But straight to the fielder. So one more ball remaining in the 25th over. Like you said, the match should have finished, but waiting for a boundary. Chance of a run out, it should be. The Sharat has been sent back home and needless run out. Today's Naidu. So that was a wonderful, entertaining innings by Sharat. 51 of 24 deliveries with 1 4 and 6 massive sixes. To win and 3 to Prasanna but to get his 50. That's what is prolonging the match a little bit longer. I think Prasanna but does not want to score the 4 runs till the rain arrives. That's what I can see. Yet to get the run. He needs to strike into the gap to get beautifully bowled by Janu, the Karnataka's number 1 bowler, 13 to 20. He's doing a fantastic job. 3 consecutive dot deliveries. more ball left in this over. 2 to win. So that will be end of over number 26. 2 more required. Balls remaining, 2 to 10. Finally, it's Ed, and they will run to, and that's the winning run, and 2 to Prasanna to get us to his 50, consecutive 50, the 173rd 50. So that's it. The Emperors have won it by 5 wickets.
ಸರ್ ನಾಳೆ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಬೇಗ ಬರ್ತೀರಲ್ವಾ ಸರ್ ಸರಿ ಸರ್ ನಾಳೆ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಬೇಗ ಬರ್ತೀರಲ್ವಾ ನಾನು ಬರಲ್ಲ ನಾಳೆ ಸರ್ ಒಂದು ಕೊಂಬಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಕಳ್ಸಿರ್ತೀನಿ ನೀರಾಗಿ ಚುಚ್ಕೊಡಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಹಾಂ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಒಂದು ಸೇಫಾಗಿದೆ ಹೇಳೋಣ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹ್ಞೂ